Hi everyone and welcome back to Diamond Paintings with me, your host Mike. So today we are going to be doing a little bit more of Darwin the Dragon. We have had a couple of sequins fall off, but we're still going to go with the flow and try and get this continued. Today we're going to be working on this lovely section here if we can, and yeah, we'll work on the all here now. So I think we'll start off with the neck down here. Thank you very much to that subscriber, I can't remember what your name is, who mentioned that this is a type of EC glue, or it's got a EC glue. And apparently I have been informed that a lot of the model companies use this type of glue. So thank you ever so much for that vital information. That is greatly appreciated. So now we know what type of glue this is. That's great. So today I been pretty busy actually. Just been reading a bit of magazines. Then I watched Charlotte's Web, because that is like a classic film. It's about a pig and a spider, and then Charlotte dies and this pig called Wilbur sort of looks after her offspring. And yeah, it is a magical film. It's just wonderful, really. There, Charlotte's Web, Spiderwick Chronicles, Bridge to Terabithia is got to be, and definitely We Bought a Zoo is definitely like my favourite films. I literally could watch that over and over again. And then later on I've got to do the housework, because every Sunday I do the housework. Yesterday I didn't film anything, but I thought, well, today I'll just get a little bit done ahead, because like all day it's boring reading magazines and watching TV all day, so thought I'd do a little bit. But it means that if I do this today, I don't have to worry about Monday, and I can have a nice Monday evening just watching EastEnders, because it'll be the next 4 issues of that, and I'll be like, yeah, mate. So taking over this painting will be the this sunflower, you know, that we got a couple of issues ago, a couple of weeks ago, or however long it was. I think that's a different colour, but it's going to go with the flow. It's going to go on there. It's very difficult holding this, because like I don't want to let it go if the drills... I'm just going to put it there. If they come off, they come off. Because I don't want to hold it, but... Oh, that's better, yeah. It's lovely when you work on a patch where gravity is not defeated us. I watched this YouTube channel, yeah, and she's got this lovely Winnie the Pooh painting, and it's really lovely. And it's like the bear is upside down, but he's sort of like, the painting's upright, but the bear's upside down, and he's looking through like I think it's like a tree or something for honey. because obviously we know Winnie the Pooh likes honey. And then yesterday, when I was watching Building with the Boys, apparently the doll's house, something to do with a little bit later down the line, we don't actually work on the house anymore until February or something, he was saying. So it seemed, I don't know whether we're just doing base work or not, but yeah, wow. So that's interesting to know. This drill don't want to go on. I quite like doing the doll's house. It's I don't know what it is. Although it's a build, it's very therapeutic. Like, you actually feel like you're a carpenter building a house, which in what we're doing. But it's just, I think 2022 has definitely been the best year for builds. I mean, if you look several years ago, we never had these sort of builds. We never had any figure builds. We never had any, especially doll's house builds. To the best of my knowledge, there's only ever been another doll's house, but that's built with a different company, which I can't remember the name of. But yeah, we definitely have had some amazing builds this year. And, since Agora Models formed, wow. I mean, a lot of people are saying that it's Optimus Prime under that blanket thing. And then there's news about RoboCop. Because remember that, say like for example, I don't know, Batman launches in France, it will be 6 months before we get it here. And then I think it's when the UK gets it. So when the UK gets a new build, for example, Titanic, Australia will get that 6 months after. So it's really, really good. I mean, even the ones in America that are doing Titanic through Agora, they will be behind because we're a lot more ahead of them, because we do it via Hachette. But yeah, it's oh, this is lovely. It's going on lovely now. Put some more glue on. So this has gone on really well. I'm going to take it down to about here, because this would be like the underside of the stomach here. So we'll take it down a little bit further. But I don't think we've got enough drills. We are literally very low on these drills. So what we'll do... No, we'll still finish it. If he's got to have a multicoloured body, then he has a multicoloured body. We might have to finish it with the green drills. It'll be like that. That horse in The Wizard of Oz. The colour changing horse, but in the old-fashioned one. I always remember that one that had... Oh, it was a very cute Tin Man. It was... I think it was called Return to Oz, and you had like this very fat Tin Man, and then like the monkeys that would ride around on wheels. Oh man. And then there was that other character that was changing their heads, and she had all these different heads in cabinets, and she just went round putting different heads on and that. But yeah. I just think the Tin Man in the Wizard of Oz, it looks very sort of like plasticified. It's not really got much detail with it. Whereas the one in Return to Oz, the little fat man, that is gorgeous. It is really cute. because he looks like a proper Tin Man, and then he's been rusty for I think he was rusty, or he broke down or something like that for so long, and then I think it's Dorothy who they flick a button on the back of him and he wakes up and he's like, yeah, imagine being turned off for all them years. So where do I want to go here? There's a little bit there, yeah. I do like that film, but it's so old-fashioned. And I think you've got a moose in that, which is a type of deer. They call it a moose. So we're not talking about the dessert. We're talking about that one. But yeah, what's the... But yeah. So after this, I'm going to have fish fingers and chips for lunch. And then... yeah. Say to you, say to me, say you do what I want. Oh, and by the way, I was checking my analytics last night, just to see how the channel's, getting on, because obviously this one was only set up a few weeks ago, and it's really interesting. So 2.4% watch from the UK, and then 33.9% watch from India. So all the people in India, thank you so much for watching, and, supporting the channel. It really means a lot. And it's always interesting when you look at the analytics and then you see, like, you're watched from all different countries. Like, as I said, it's like we've got our own, it's like we're on the TV. Because technically we are on the TV, because we're broadcasting to all over the world. But yeah, and then on my World of Mike channel, I'm watched in Germany, Brazil, India, America, South Africa, and the UK, and there's a few from France. So yeah, it's lovely. I'm always on the lookout for new diamond painting channels, so I always support people that do diamond painting channels. So I will. I tend to just go in YouTube and I'll put diamond painting and then just watch other people's channels, and if I like their channel, then I'll subscribe to it. But generally I will subscribe to people that subscribe to me, providing, and I need to make that very clear, providing that I like the content, I will subscribe. So it's pretty good. As I said, if you do like this this little project thing that we're doing, you can get it from the works, and the link is in the description below. If you feel like you want to get me a gift, you're not obliged to, but if you want to get me a gift, which will be featured on the channel, then you can send it to Mike A. I'm trying to think of the thing. Mike A. 68 Tanners Drive, Suite D344951, Blakelands, Milton Keynes, MK145BP. Once again, that's Mike A. 68 Tanners Drive, Blakelands, Milton Keynes. It's Mike A. PO. I'm getting it all bloody wrong today. Let's start again. So, if you want to send me a gift that you'd like me to show on the channel, then you can send it to Mike A. 68 Tanners Drive, Suite D344951, Blakelands, Milton Keynes, MK145BP. Once again, that's Mike A. 68 Tanners Drive, Suite D344951, Milton Keynes, Blakelands, MK145BP. And of course, it will be featured on the channel. But obviously, it would have to be diamond painting related, because if it's not a diamond painting related, I won't be able to show it, because this channel is basically aimed at diamond paintings only. But yeah, if you fancy buying me an early Christmas gift, then that would be lovely. But yeah, so that's that part. What I think we'll do now is, I think I want to do a little bit more of this Let's have a look. So I'm gonna, I want to do a little bit more in there if we can. Does anyone know where you can get more of this? Because I'm running out of this. Did you know if you get epoxy and resin, you actually get ID checked for that? I once had a parcel from Amazon and it was alcohol, because obviously I do love my Kronenberg beer, and they said, obviously I was at work, so they said we need ID, and of course back in them days, like in 1967 I think, I don't know what year it is, but my mum is 45, so whatever year she was born, back in them days they didn't have like provisional licenses or stuff like that. So he wouldn't have it that she didn't have ID, and she was, you could tell how old she was. But no, he wouldn't have it, and he took it all the way back. So if we don't have any ID, they won't deliver you it. So, but yeah, with solvents and oh, that's nice. You got a pink one there. Oh, look at that. It's all. But yeah, with solvents, occasionally you will get ID checked for it. See, this is why it's awkward, because that's a very unusual shape. Oh gosh, that's come out a bit quick. And I actually found out, I was watching a channel last night, and I found out what this, I found out what these little grids are. So you know these little grids, these little lines, that's so that you stack all the drills up and then you can do the multi-placer like that. So, yeah, found out what that was for. This is really, really awkward because we've got gravity against us here. But I'm trying my best. I could just like leave it white, but I like it all covered. I've got a big painting coming on this channel, but I've just discovered it's a square drill, and yeah, I don't do square drills, I mainly work on rounds, but you know, it'd be nice to have a change. But it's an exception because I don't I don't work on square drills. Sorry about that. So this is quite difficult because I can't get it to stick. think I'll have a nice cup of, I was going to say coffee, but I've run out. And I really can't be asked to go and get it. And now that I don't do Snappy Shopper, there's a video coming up on that on the other channel. Basically, you can't rely on them. They let me down, and that was like the final straw, because I literally had nothing in, and they let me down saying they accepted the order, and then they said, sorry, we can't deliver it, and then they refunded me. And all last night I literally had nothing in, like nothing in the fridge or freezer, and yeah, I had nothing but stomach pain where I was so hungry. So then I had to wait for the refund to then go to Tesco and get things, because obviously I'm a bit low until I next get paid from work. So, which unfortunately we have to wait a whole month for. But yeah, that was, right, that's it, final straw, because you can't rely on them. What annoys me is why accept the order knowing full well you can't fulfill it. That's what really, really gets me, is, they shouldn't really accept the order if you can't fulfill it. And then I looked online and it said, oh, service currently suspended because of a flat tyre. Right, okay, well, did you not notice that prior to, giving me the, prior to accepting the order? And the store I use are normally pretty good. They're really, really good, very reliable, and they've just deteriorated over the last couple of weeks. So I'm going to leave that there, because we really now need to let that dry. But, yeah, it's definitely getting there. So please remember to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, do all them wonderful things. If you do want to see future videos of this Darwin the Dragon, which is edging the near, then you do need to tap the bell, and then you'll be notified of all the videos I do. The notification bell is very important, because if you don't tap that, you won't be notified. But yeah, have a lovely day, and we'll see you on Tuesday for more of Darwin the Dragon. Bye, guys.